half of the first. Here it comes. And it's the outside corner. It's strike one. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions. On the ground to the left side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Career numbers against Danny Duffy, he's just 1 for 6. Pilar gets his lead at first, nobody out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
1-1.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call the pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Batting third, the left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
Ball, no.
And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll step in here at 275. 15 long balls and an even 50 RBIs. Ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Fouled off. Here's another 2-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. D-Row, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
One and two. Here it is. Hit down the line at first. Here's the 1-2. Beaten into the ground over to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. Still no score. Digging in, Jorge Soler. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting. Great defense. Good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Ryan O'Hearn will be next. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that's in there. 3-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
And it's fouled away. On a line, that's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Number 66.
At the plate, Ryan O'Hearn popped him up. Devers has to look over his shoulder, but he's got it for out number 2.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Maikel Franco.
So striding forward now, Maikel Franco batting .300 for the series, 3 for 10. Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Verdugo waits on it. And that ends the inning. One left for Kansas City. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss that time by Pedroia as he finds himself in an 0-2 hole now. This is popped up. Dozier in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. This is flared out towards second. And a base hit. So early trouble to lead off the inning.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder up, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
Stepping up to the plate, Mitch Moreland. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike one. On the season, Moreland is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Nobody out, runner on first. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Has a look, now the pitch.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. The 0-1 pitch. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. Jose Peraza will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury. Coming to the plate now, Alex Verdugo, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
The 1-0. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Starling going back on it. At the track, the wall. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field, number 11 for him on the season, as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
Normally this matchup is the last thing you want to see, left on left, but he kept his front shoulder square, stayed in that at bat, and absolutely demolished that baseball.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. So far this year against Southpaws, Pillar is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure. You want to talk? Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left, and it's off the green monster. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0. Driven nicely into the gap. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, go.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
The 1-1 home. Four runs here in this half inning. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, They've been real smart to let it go.
Lined hard toward right center. And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Now here comes the Royal skipper up the stairs on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon, as he just never got into any kind of groove out there. Jesse Hahn is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings, as this game is just still really getting underway. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. A line shot to third base. And they got there so quickly, the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the one out.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Here now is Rafael Devers, runner in scoring position with two gone. From the stretch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy, as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Hahn sets, coming at him with the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to right. So they're going back, and this one scoots all the way to the wall. He pulls into second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-1 lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. The 1-0 home. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But it'll come at a cost, as 6 cross the plate, 3 of them on this 3-run home run. We've played 2, and this is now a 6-0 ball game.
Back now at Fenway Park, home of the Red Sox, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, they just get the job done, and that helps everyone play more relaxed and confident. It appears this group of pitchers is a real cornerstone of this ball club, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Stepping in, Cam Gallagher. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Now here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The center fielder, number 11, Bubba Starling.
At the plate, Bubba Starling. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes.
No, that's the ball.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike. Strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Here's the pitch. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. This is in the air out to right. On the run is Verdugo, but it's over his head and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
In now, Alex Gordon. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. Popped up. Devers camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
The bat, number 1, shortstop, Nicky Lopez.
Digging in for his second at bat, Nicky Lopez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Lopez is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel. And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Royals leave 1. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Right side. Merrifield picks it up, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. So they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And that's not all that promising a number, as they find themselves just 1 spot off the bottom in the American League. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And in to hit next, it'll be the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. And the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. He'll get it into second. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
Now batting, the right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. And there's ball 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. From the stretch. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Standing in now, Kevin Pillar, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. Down the third baseline, and this gets right through him, and that may be a run. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Hitter, Andrew Benintendi.
Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Andrew Benintendi, a 2-run shot. Home run number 9 on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Man, we've seen that high fastball come into play more and more this year by pitchers, but he tried to sneak a high piece of cheese by this guy. He had no part of it, and he takes him deep.
To the plate now, J.D. Martinez. as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. So now to the plate, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll cut on and miss at a good slider at the knees for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
Three runs already home here. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Yanked on the ground down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. So they're going back, still ranging back. And that is into the visitors' bullpen, a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year as they just continue to pour it on here.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Josh DeMont is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Josh DeMont.
And here's Jose Peraza.
The second baseman.
As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Peraza, a former Cincinnati Red, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
DeMont utilizes a good curveball as a part of his arsenal, but it's not just your run-of-the-mill breaking ball. It's unique in that he's able to throw it with great velocity, a power curve, if you will. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center, and he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Red Sox are out in front 12-0. Digging in, Whit Merrifield. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh and 1, here it comes. Hit in the air to shallow center. Pilar moving in. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
Hunter Dozier digging in now. First pitch of the at-bat. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
1 ball, no strikes.
Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. High and deep down the left field line, and no one will get this one.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Ripped down the line. The 1-2. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Drilled down the line, but this is foul. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Ryan O'Hearn flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Pilar. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Kansas City. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Bottom of the inning now. Striding into the box, Mitch Moreland. No hits to this point.
The first baseman.
First delivery to him on the way.
Moreland.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Starling is under it for the first out.
Now batting.
Striding in for Boston, Kevin Plawecki, who came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And another foul ball. The 2-2. Hit out towards second. Merrifield scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter. The right fielder. Alex Verdugo.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th. And that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pilar. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gordon's after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. One left for the Red Sox, but they lead it by a count of 12-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He said that although he's not against swinging at the first pitch, today they're doing so way too often and at well-executed pitches. As a result, 6 of their at-bats have resulted in outs on just the first pitch.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Stepping into the box, Maikel Franco. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
0-1 count and the pitch.
Ball. You're playing 11, 1-1.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
2-1.
Franco ahead with a 3-1 count now.
3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Swing and a chopper to third. Devers fields it cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The catcher, number 36, Cam Gallagher.
So stepping in, Cam Gallagher comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. A bouncer up the middle, reined in. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Upon video review, the call of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
In now, Bubba Starling. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. On the ground to third. Devers has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings. The guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Popped him up. Gallagher is there. One down.
Up next for the Red Sox, the left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Now to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's the ball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. He's up with it. The throw. It's in time. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they lead it by a count of 12-0. So next to the plate for the Royals, Alex Gordon. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Gordon has a .280 batting average. 2 balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder. Hit sharply on the ground, and this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate, Nicky Lopez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he fouls this one off. A runner at first with no outs here. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Striding in once again, Whit Merrifield. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First offering on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Royals bats are quiet there. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Starling is under it for the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the second baseman, Jose Peraza.
Into the box, Jose Peraza. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way.
Ha!
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Fastball well outside. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. One out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Starling will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Standing in, Mitch Moreland. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is Soler. And it's gone as they add still another. Mitch Moreland with a solo home run. 6th home run on the season for him as the blowout continues.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate now, Kevin Plawecki, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 1-0. There's a fastball that misses.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And he misses again. Ball 3.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 3-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Into the box now, Alex Verdugo. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
A runner on first with 2 away. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. Throw won't get him.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-0 on the way. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi. This is in the air out to right. After it is Soler. But he can't get there as this hops over the wall for a ground rule double. And a bit of a break on defense as only 1 run is going to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Kevin McCarthy gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Standing in now, J.D. Martinez as he puts it on the ground to third. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. 7th inning coming up. The Red Sox on top, 15-0. In is Jorge Soler. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
No.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
The 2-2. And it's fouled away. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up, but man, he's been good so far.
This is on the ground over to first. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
One man gone now for KC in the 7th. And that'll bring up Hunter Dozier. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, no. One ball, no strike.
Bases are empty, one man out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Ryan O'Hearn, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, man, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
He's set. Here it comes.
Ball.
And this is taken outside for ball one. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And it's 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Again, another foul ball. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 2-2 one more time.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
The 2-2 one more time. Slapped hard the opposite way. Martinez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Maikel Franco.
So here's the Royals DH, Maikel Franco. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
No ball.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now a drive by Franco. Deep left field. Gone. Over the monster for a home run. A 2-run home run off the bat of Maikel Franco. 4th home run for him on the season, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
To the plate now, Cam Gallagher, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll move on now to the get up and stretch. Boston's out in front, 15-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping into the box, Xander Bogaerts. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground to third. Throws in time, and that's at number 1.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
At the plate, Rafael. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. One out, nobody on. Now it's 2-0. Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Devers, right field, and carrying well. So they're going back, and it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Lo, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Mitch Moreland. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Now here's the pitch. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Red Sox lead it 16-2. Settling in now, Bubba Starling. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Alex Gordon. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch on its way. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They are all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fouled away. Down the first baseline. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready for another shot now. Nicky Lopez. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here now the 2-2. And he popped him up. Bogaerts into shallow left. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. KC down in order. And as you can see, they are way behind. Into the box now, Kevin Plawecki. He singled his last time up.
The catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The right fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
Now at the plate, Alex Verdugo. He homered earlier and is 2-for-3 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. And this is on the ground for Merrifield at second. He's got it. And there are 2 away now.
The bat, the center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kevin Pillar. 4 hits already in this one, and looking for number 5 here. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's down.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Whit Merrifield next to bat, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There to play it is Moreland, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
Striding in, Jorge Soler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
So now to the plate, Hunter Dozier, and he puts it on the ground to second. There's one on to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
16-2 the final tally today. Both Sox get their 20th home win this year. Eduardo Rodriguez earns his 6th winning decision in this one, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Danny Duffy permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely.